OMG, it is 6 months today, the 19th. Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem like it's been 6 months. Wow, it has been already 6 months. I can't believe it, you guys. It went by so quick. This is the first, first point in time where I'm supposed to be fully healed. They say 6 months to a year. So I am very excited, very happy with my results. My results are fantabulous. Okay. I really like my results, as you guys can see. Thank you guys so much for coming this far with me. 6 months is a long time. Thank you so much for sticking it out. My editing has gotten better. My videos have gotten better, and I've had 6 months worth of content to share and still going. I am very proud of myself. If no one else is proud of me, that's okay. I'm proud of myself. But thank you guys so much. I'm proud of you too, and I'm so happy that you guys stuck around for my journey. Stick around, a whole another 6 months coming, and a lot of changes are coming, you guys. So be on the lookout for that. My videos are going to continue to switch up. The subjects will be different, but I'm still going to keep my core subject on my videos, of course, and that's this BBL. So stick around, you guys. You will get a chance to see me move and do so many other things. I might even be going to another state, so I don't know yet. Stay tuned. It's going to be fun. It will be more vlog type videos coming in the future, where you guys will be able to see, you know, my day to day and what I'm doing throughout the day. Sorry, I'm not editing that out either, by the way. Anyway, thank you guys so much again for sticking with me this first 6 months, and I promise you I will have more interesting videos coming soon. It's going to get more and more interesting. So if you're interested in me and what I do during my day, stick around. I'm actually involved in so many things right now, lucrative things that I'll have the opportunity to share with you guys. So stick around. Once again, oh my gosh, I'm looking back to the beginning of my videos. 6 months, wow. I wanted to talk about today how important it is to seek God before you make decisions. I know a lot of us are a little afraid to make decisions, such as get a BBL, get surgery, start a business, and things like that. You have to seek God first in making every decision. Don't make a decision without praying and talking to God. That way it will ensure that your decision that you do make, whichever one it decides it would matter, is going to work out to the best for you. God's going to make it work out. That is very important. When I was getting my BBL, before I got my BBL, I really didn't know if it was okay with God that I got the BBL, because, you know, it is changing my body. But after I thought about it, you know, and I listened for a response from God, it helped me understand that, yes, it's okay if I stay humble, if I be realistic with my expectations and don't expect to be perfect, you know, expect change, you know, all the way through that year process, so that I can keep my heart humble and understand that it is going to take time to change my body. And as long as I pray, this is the response that I feel like I got. As long as I pray and keep Him close to my heart and keep building a relationship, no matter what happens, it's going to turn out fine. And that's exactly what happened. My body is still changing. I'm 6 months today, and you know, again, my body is changing. I'm fasting right now, so the change is coming from that, a lot from that. Some days I'm intermittent fasting, not eating all day, because again, I do want to lose some of the weight, but I don't want to lose my results. So I decided not to do a total fast. I'm just like intermittent fasting. Some days I don't eat anything, and some days I don't eat until later, and it's a small portion of whatever. So I'm still dropping the weight off, but I'm dropping the weight off slower, and I think a little bit better for the goal that I'm trying to accomplish. So again, 3, when you do decide on whatever decision you make, you'll know it'll turn out for the best, because God's going to make it work. And that's important as far as when you're making your decision, or you're indecisive, or you don't know if something is right for you. You know, seek God first, and the rest will be granted unto thee, is what the Bible tells us. So not just first, but all throughout your life, throughout the decision that you're making, every little decision that you make, you know, that if it's something where you're expecting a certain result, everything. Now, of course, we're not going to ask God if we think we need to, I don't know, do something silly. Should I cook this or should I cook that? I mean, you can feel free to, of course, but you know, of course, we're going to have to be big girls and big boys and just make decisions on our own, some of us. But the big decisions, like I said, such as getting a BBL, getting surgery, or being with someone or not being with someone, you know, you definitely want to make sure that you are praying before you make that decision. That way, you'll know that you made the right decision. And even if you did mess up, God is going to make it work out for you, because you went to Him first. So I think that that is really, really important. Okay. I did know that I was going to do YouTube before I got my surgery. I did already know that I was going to be talking about God, and including God in my surgery videos. And that is already put into my heart and my mind by God. And I think that's the reason why I didn't have as many complications, and the reason why I'm, you know, able to continuously do these videos and gain subscribers a little quick. So because God has given me a word and a message to get out there, and it's my belief, and I'm not just focusing and being vain on the BBL and how I look. You know, yes, it is a message. I'm doing that because, you know, I want to help people to get this done, to get it done safely, and to do the right things throughout recovery. It's important, as I always say, to do your research. But it is also important for your recovery and healing to include God before, during, and after you decide to get this surgery. You know, again, I see girls getting surgeries, and you know, they're on here, and some of them have the attitude anyway, this arrogant attitude. And this just makes it worse when they decide to get a BBL, because it doesn't humble you when you now have something that everybody else wants, a nice body. It actually can make you more vain. So you really have to be careful, you know, not to become that person. I see girls on here, as I was saying, get ready to say, and they are just really arrogant and vain, and they're that way before they get their BBL. So after they get their BBL, they're even more arrogant and vain, and it's really annoying. You know, be careful that you're not that person before or after, because God don't have to wake you up. It just might be your time to go. If you are arrogant and you're shaking your butt and acting real vain and all of that beforehand, hey, I've mentioned this before, you may not wake up on this earth. You could wake up in hell. So be careful. Check yourself before, during, and after the BBL process or any surgery that you're getting. You know, check yourself. Check your attitude. You know, you stay humble. You cannot do that. You can't be that person. Be a lady. So, as I was saying, informing God and checking with Him before you make decisions is so important. So important. So make sure you're doing that, especially if you're like me and you're not really sure if, you know, the BBL or doing something like this is the way to go for you. You know, women of God, we do kind of teeter tumble on things like vanity things, you know, makeup and, you know, being with the right person, someone of another faith, you know, for instance, for example. I just think that as long as you include God in everything that you do, and ask for forgiveness. And if you do end up, doing the wrong thing or sinning because of the decisions that you make, I think you'll be okay. He's not expecting us to be perfect, but he is expecting us to strive for perfection and to live through the Word of God, the Bible. Our spirit is our spirit man. It is, or woman. It is our communication with God. God talks to our spirit and our flesh kind of go back and forth on, what it wants to do, because the flesh is one thing. And, that's what makes us human. That's what makes us mess up and make the wrong decisions. It's wrapped up. Our spirit is wrapped up in this fleshly body. So we're influenced by it, of course. But our spirit man or woman is the one that fights for us, and it fights for God and the right decisions to be made in our lives. And so you have that constant struggle. It's a spiritual war going on even within you, yourself, your life, just right here. You have to crucify the flesh. You have to, try not to listen to the flesh. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, I got this down pat, I'm perfect. I'm just sharing this word that God had me share with you guys today, because I struggle with it too, of course. We all do. We all have the same thing going on, the spirit struggling with the flesh. Okay, be careful with this new age nonsense. This new age nonsense is nothing but the same old religion that was back in the day. It's the reason why God got rid of the human race once before and wiped us out, So be careful with that new age stuff. That's not God. If you check it in the Bible and it doesn't check out, then hello. It's not from God. We can't do anything without God. This new age stuff is having you, or telling you that you can accomplish things and you can have a beautiful life, an easy life, and your problems resolved doing it without God. Looking within and trying to manifest things in yourself. That's the new age nonsense. You can't do anything without God. God is in control. He created us. He's the writer of this world, this life, of you, your life. He's the director. He's everything, okay? He created all of this. This is his stuff here, okay? Right now it's being rented or leased or whatever you want to call it by Satan, because it just has to be that way. There's a spiritual war. God gives his word, and his word is that he will let Satan do whatever he's doing with this world until it's time, okay? Until it's time, until it's the end, until he comes back for his people. So this is still God's world. He does still run things, but at the same time, again, it's being leased or rented by Satan. So remember that. Okay, Satan is living here. He's running things. He's doing his thing until the end, until it's time. But the big owner, okay, like the banks, okay, think about it as a home. God is the banks. He actually owns that home, okay? Even if you're owning the home, unless you pay cash for that home, and Jesus Christ paid that cash for everybody, okay? He's the one that still owns the home. Unless you pay cash, the bank owns your house. Even if you have a deed, okay? You don't own it until it's paid for, okay? So, that's how you got to think about it, okay? God is the bank, okay? He owns you. So, check with the what can we think of it? The manufacturing guide or prayer, basically. Okay, check with the how-to, the book. And I can't think of it now. I'm so tired, y'all. Check with the you get one of those how-to guides and to how to work your car or whatever car you get, information pamphlet, you get some information on how to do things with whatever device you get, okay? God gives us that. That's his Bible, the instruction manual. That's it, the instruction manual. Check with the instruction manual. That is the Bible, okay? That is our instruction manual for our life, okay? Our bodies, okay? The people that we actually let in our lives, the people that we deal with, how we're supposed to make decisions. The Bible is our instruction manual that God gave us. We shouldn't be looking at an instruction manual for a Ford or a Toyota if God gave us a Lexus. We're driving a Lexus, some of us, and we're looking at the instruction manual or the car manual for a Toyota. It's not going to work the same. It's similar because yes, it's a car, but it's not going to be the same. That's not how that car works. You know, it's not going to work. That's how it is with this new age nonsense. You're not going to be able to do anything or make decisions without God. Stop trying. You can't manifest something. You're not a God yourself. Okay, we are made in the image of God, meaning that we have a spirit man like God. We have a flesh over that spirit man. Okay, and we have the strength inside of us to make decisions and do things if we're living the right way that God allowed us to do. You know, but again, you gotta read the instruction manual. Okay, read the instruction manual. Refer back to the instruction manual when you are being told to do anything other than what God is telling you to do. You can look in it. Okay, no, that's wrong. That's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Do away with it. Okay, always refer back to the Bible and refer back to prayer and God if you're being led or told to do anything. Okay, that is your instruction manual for life, and it will help you get through life, okay, without bumps and having to go to the doctor because you done messed up your health. God tells you not to eat this, not to eat that, don't do that. Okay, if your instruction manual tells you don't put the unleaded gas in your car, you can't put unleaded gas in your car because it's not going to function properly. It's not going to run properly. Okay, you can't put diesel in a car that uses regular gas, diesel fluid. You're gonna mess up your body eating the stuff you're not supposed to eat. You know, you're gonna mess up your body. Okay, you're gonna mess up your car if you put diesel fuel in it. You know, we got to read the instruction manual, okay? We have to do what we are told. Otherwise, you're going to mess up. Car's going to end up in the junkyard, and junkyard car heaven. Same thing with you. You're going to mess up your body. You're going to die. You're going to end up in hell somewhere, okay? Simple as that. See God first in all that you do. Every decision you make. Everything that you want to do in life, you should always be praying, and you should have God in your life. Stay away from this new age crap. That new age crap is not something we're supposed to be doing. You are not a God. If we were gods, we wouldn't need God. Okay, gods don't need God. Okay, leave that stuff alone. That's not the truth. People are trying to say that, you know, we can manifest stuff and you can still be a Christian and still do this and still do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. That new age stuff and that manifestation stuff is telling you that you're a God. That doesn't work. One contradicts the other. Okay. All you have to do is use a little common sense. Okay. That new age stuff is telling you to talk to spirits, and the Bible tells you don't communicate with spirits. Okay. Duh. You know what I'm saying? If it was that easy, do you think we would be so far into this world and not have everybody have what they want? Don't you think if that new age crap was real, we wouldn't have so many poor people? We wouldn't have so many people living lives and committing suicide and so much evil in this world if that stuff was real? You can't manifest anything, okay? You don't control your life. Okay, don't believe that nonsense. It just takes a little bit of common sense to know that stuff is just wrong and it's stupid. Like, for real, it's stupid. Anyway, let me show y'all what I'm looking like. Even though you can't really see what I look like because I have on this little shorts and stuff, but I'll show you guys anyway because I'm 6 months. I'm going to put on something a little later and show you guys what I actually look like now. I'm just going to do a quick little, I don't think you guys can see anything. I just got on this little short set thing that I actually sleep in.